All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you're having a good evening. Hey, Joey. Afternoon. We are back on the brand new Fresh Start account. We're actually starting to get a little bit more gold going. I'm not sure if we want to save up gold to get the next campaign or if we want to buy some starter decks. We got a lot of options on what we want to do, though. I know that some of the starter decks we've never touched yet, and there's some pretty good ones. I think we bought one. But lots of options over here, too. I'm not sure where we're going to continue yet. I know, like, some of these have some options, too. Like, especially, like, Phineas. Oh, we should have done this one earlier. We crafted that Dune Hill. But, anyways, I think definitely some progress. We have goals, right? We have goals in mind. It's eventually we do want to get Magna Ventress and Dinosaur Nest. Those are pretty high goals. We're a ways away from those, though, so. But also, the deck that we have is climbing fairly effectively. So I don't know if we really need to make huge changes yet. But, I mean, let's go ahead and get in the queue for a little bit. We'll hang out, play some games, and see where we want to go from there. Hey, Camel Milk. Happy Tuesday. Oh, you know what? How about that? How about that? I just forgot to move the mic over to me. Yeah, it's a little better. I am just this week's been kind of busy and like a little on the stressful side, so I might be a little scrambling, so very much a professional streamer. I think it's a combination of Dinosaur Nest and Magna Ventress, right? I think those two cards are very, very good in conjunction with everything we're doing right now. I'm missing a time source, but I'm going to keep this hand. Yeah, but I think those two cards are extremely important. We could definitely build a different deck if we wanted to, right? We are starting to develop a sizable... Not like a sizable collection, but our collection is definitely growing. We have a good amount of commons and uncommons. And then our Shiftstone stack is starting to get big enough to where we can craft a couple of cards. Not too much, but we could get away with something. All right. That was a super quick game. All right, we got our pack. Give me my pack of the day. I will say, it's the hook bot. That guy is really like it's effective at doing what you want it to do. It's pretty good at locking out early game. Adept's fine. Waykeeper solid. Nothing super crazy. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Hustler, so. We got a couple of solid cards in there. So, I know that some of the other good decks in Expedition are, Menace, right? Menace is very good in Expedition. I don't know if that's a deck I want to build right now. I'm missing Justice on the draw. I'm not a huge fan of this hand. Hey, Zephyr. Happy Tuesday. This hand's slow, but I think we can get away with this one. All right, so we have Platoon and Exodus. So that gives us like a little bit of we got some stuff we can do here now. Let's get the Unionist down. If they do nothing next turn or like play like a 2 health unit, we could actually Exodus and attack. I don't think we're going to do that. I think we might do. Oh, never mind. Musket's better. Musket's just better. Now we get a War Cry and a cost reduction on the top of our deck. If this top card is an Unleash card, we just win. If we just hit an Unleash card right here, we're in a good spot. Yeah, Fire Primal Shadow is a very, very strong deck in Expedition right now. Do I want just more War Cries right now? I think I just want more War Cries. More free War Cries is great. I like this. Maybe it's a little on the greedy side, but it's also really, really valuable too, right? Our top card is currently double Warcry -2 cost. You can have it. That's fine. See? Look how easy this is. Am I going to get Makar's Quiver? Makar's Quiver, unfortunately, is not a card that we can play in Expedition. This is an Expedition deck, Geo. I do like Makar's Quiver as a card. It's just not a card I can play in this deck, unfortunately. So this is lethal next turn. Jelly coming in with the raid. Oh, when going for a Throne? I don't know. I like Quiver. The problem with Quiver is it's a legendary card, which a legendary card is a lot of Shiftstone, right? So it's something I don't think I would want to like aggressively craft. Thank you so much for the raid, Jelly. I really appreciate it. Hope your drafting went well today. So that's the issue, right? Oh, whoo, look at the value. Oh, look at all these packs. Take those. We'll take the double upgrade. So I would be very, man, it's so many chests today. I would be pretty hesitant about crafting a legendary card right now. Legends are just very expensive, and we just don't have that kind of like stock. That's actually a super fun card. Anything else in this pack that's like fantastic? This is the best card in the pack by far. Nothing else like super crazy. But yeah, I love Makar's Quiver, specifically like Molder Muck or something like that. Token of gold, project to diamond. No, this is constructed, Jelly. We're playing constructed right now. No, I was debating on doing sealed, but I'm not gonna have enough time to play 40 games, so I'm not gonna do it. I was, because if I also don't have enough gold to do it, right? I could probably get the gold. I could probably get the gold to do sealed, and that would get me a ridiculous amount. I just have a lot of packs. No, I don't have very many packs right now. That was just a lot to suddenly get at once, right? This hand's fine. We'll keep this. No, we just got the double upgrade, and we got 2 packs immediately right there. So we've opened like 3 packs already today. That's a lot for a player that doesn't have much. 3 packs is a lot. It's not the 300 packs I have. It's not, yeah, we might do sealed next month, to be honest. I was debating on that, Lawton. If we do sealed in conjunction with other things, the problem is I'm not going to be playing this account for the entire next month, right? I'm probably going to be stopping in like a couple weeks. So the problem I have here, my issue is if they block with there's going to block with Yearling if I Chizue, right? But if I play Exodus, I guess I could Chizue, and next turn I could Exodus. But I don't love doing that either. I want to try and get some stuff off this board. This will draw me a card for sure. This will be a 4-3 next turn. I think I'm just going to trade. I'm going to trade for the 2-1 and draw a card. Getting the extra card's pretty nice here. I know that they're drawing another copy. Like, I understand that. Hey, Marvin. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Yeah, they're just going to continue, like... Oh, wait, I can't block this. Never mind. Never mind. Oh. That is a good answer. We just need this. We need this Cambrai Lawbridge to not exist. This Law Mage is a problem. It needs to not exist. All right. Problem solved. We still have a war cry on the top of our deck somewhere. They have another yearling. That's our third yearling. They're gonna fetch another one, or are they gonna buff this time? They're gonna fetch another one. Okay, so they have all their yearlings. They can have them. 2 platoons. Platoons trade. Yeah, we can play 2 platoons. It's fine. Next turn, I'm planning on playing double Elder. Unless they play like a relic or a weapon that I need to answer. But double Elder's pretty nice. I can also trade into both of these. There's yearling number 4, so that one's gonna get buffed. They do nothing. Well, now I just want to play double Elder. So I like this because what I can do next turn is I can attack with these, play 2 power, and then Exodus, and then they'll have endurance, so they'll unstun themselves. That's if I want to do that. I could probably attack with these 2 because I don't think they're going to trade. Lunar Claw, kill 1, 2, 4. They can have that. I mean, I'm not actually losing without Project right now. I'm actually doing fine, right? Like, I don't feel like I'm in very much trouble. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6. I think that's probably the best way to do this, right? I'm gonna have 7 power total. I probably should have attacked with these, to be honest. Now my units are pretty nasty. I can, if I draw power, I can go like Gorilla Exodus if I want. That would also be really, really good. That's assuming I draw power, but like honestly, like this is pretty good as it is. This is a pretty good situation. We have a Blade Smash. I guess attacking, these are just gonna trade with 2/1s, which is kind of awkward, right? Do we crash? I guess I could just ace space them right now, right? And that'd probably be fine. If they use a combat trick, I have Blade Smash. I feel like at this point we can just attack team. I think it's fine. Yep, trade. Take 6, all this stuff dies. I am fine with all of that. We'll play a couple of these guys out, and then next turn we can Exodus again, and then buff our board. We don't really need the whole stun effect off of Parliament Elder anymore. I think a 3/5 flyer is very good here. I actually think the 3/3 is also fantastic. Magnaventress, you can stun this, but it's not going to matter because we're going to have an Exodus. Double damage Claw. I don't think I care too much about that, right? I guess I can see if they block, but I think it's super unlikely, right? Nah, we'll just get it out of the way. Just get it out of the way. And we're gonna get to kill a unit out of it too, so we're just hanging out with an 8/8 in play and a removal spell. Yeah, we don't need no project. We're fine. Contracting to silence our Overwhelm. We'll just go ahead and kill the lifesteal and have a 2-turn clock. Now if they draw Magnaventress, they can stun this now. I will play the Seat because having 9 power is good for our 3-cost Unleash cards. They don't have a relic, so that's fine. We drew real well that game, didn't we? Every time they had something, we had an answer. All right. Well, what we were saying is we have Creation Project. We just didn't draw it, but we did fine without drawing it. It wasn't too bad. We're looking pretty good on gold. We're almost over 10K. What's the beverage of the evening? Tonight is a Weiss. It's a really, really nice one. It's just a really light, refreshing beer. A little on the sweet side. Am I really gonna take a hand with 2 removal spells in a project? You know what? I am. Yeah, it's just it's a slightly sweet, very refreshing, very light drink. Hey, Gibbon. Happy Tuesday. We're doing all right so far. We're 2-0 with the start of this with this deck. Plunk is like the one thing I can't answer with my current hand. It's kind of awkward. So this is like one of the best decks in the format, right? It's just like Menace Frenzy with like Plunk, Feln Adept, little ping effects. This is kind of like the deck to beat. Man, it's not helping that we've drawn a ton of power. We've drawn nothing but power since the start of the game. So I'm hoping we get, off the next 2 cards, we find something. These Plunks are going to kill me relatively quickly. Another project. I really don't think I should do that, right? I should probably play Chizue to trade. Chizue is a trade, isn't it? Next turn, I could Chizue and Blade Smash, and that would draw a card. How greedy do I get here? We're just gonna do it. They're at 2 power this turn. I'm gonna go to 10. Yeah, I guess they're probably just gonna stun Chizue or kill Chizue. Oh, geesh. All right, well, now I'm really, really close to dead. Because that's not good. Now I don't think I have a chance, right? I can kill that for 1. It's not enough though, right? It's not enough. I guess technically I'm alive if I go Chizue. Blade Smash here. We block this one. I go to 1. The odds of me living is like 0. Maybe I can get Lifesteal? Maybe? Unblockable? That's not gonna help. All right. I was hoping for Lifesteal. Now I'm just dead, right? That doesn't kill me. That does, though. Okay. Oh, they had double damage Lethrai Gambit, too. Okay. It doesn't help that I kept a really slow hand, and in process of keeping the slow hand, I didn't draw any units. All right. I kind of deserve that game. No, thank you. All right, this hand is much better. Much better. We have interaction, and unit. And we're against Zephyr here. All right. Being on the play also helps a ton. So if they are playing something super aggressive, we have an answer to that. So they're playing Creation, right? They also have a All-Nighter in their hand. So they're playing Creation Project with an All-Nighter in their hand. That's, yep. There's the knowledge. So even if they play the Mage out, I guess the question is, do we All-Nighter that or do we kill it with the weapon? I guess I kill it with the weapon and play the Ram Cart, right? That's just like way better.
Because Ram card is, like, extremely good. It's a frustrating card to deal with. I wish this card was fast. It'd be really nice. We'll just go ahead and tuck that out of the way. They have a pause at 1, so they have another all-nighter from the looks of it. I'll let them all-nighter the Unionist if they want to. Yep. That's fine. We can make this a 2-2 taunt if we want to. Which is going to cause a ton of problems right here. Actually, it doesn't cause a ton of problems, does it? It causes a... Oh, that's actually a much bigger problem, isn't it? Oh, I think, yeah, Zephyr conceded there. All right. The Exodus play was going to end up doing so much damage. A 0% chance of winning. We were playing Exodus there too, and I was going to attack for... I was going to hit you for 8 and then kill Cheese away. Yeah, because I wasn't going to attack with the Ram Cart, because the Ram Cart would have given you a block on the 1-1. Yeah, we had a lot of damage coming over too. I mean, that was like, we both had interaction. I just had the Ram Cart, and Zephyr didn't have an answer to the Ram Cart, right? And an unanswered Ram Cart is such a problem. Yeah, I don't think that was like necessarily like a bad game. I don't think that was necessarily a bad game. Like, we both had back and forth. It's just like I had a really difficult to answer card with Ram Cart, and Zephyr's cards didn't line up for it. I think that game wasn't bad. Yeah, it has Musket as the Ram Card answer. Are you playing pretty much the same version? Ram Card's the dumbest card ever. Ram Card's pretty good. I will say Ram Card's pretty good. I don't know if it's far from the dumbest card ever, though. I think there are a lot of cards I dislike a lot more than Ram Cart. You hear Burb? Yeah, there are a couple of Burbs singing over there right now. They're making all the chirpy noises. Ram Cart's pretty high on the dumb list. You know what? I'll agree with that. Ram Cart is pretty high on the dumb list. I would put it, so I think the card's, like, it's strong, but I don't think it's necessarily overpowered or busted. I do think it's strong, though. I don't know. I like how good the card is. Attacking doesn't really do anything right now. Ram Cart looks nice as a premium. It does. It really does. Also, good evening, Bullet. They really don't like Ram Cart. They really don't like Ram Cart. Every Ram Cart I play has been met with hard removal. All the Ram Carts have been met with hard removal. Should I wait? How greedy do I get here? Because the 2-1 double damages don't actually do anything right now. I'll wait till next turn. I am going to play the 2-2 because I can start generating War Cries. I can attack. I can deal 2 damage and War Cry every turn. Govna. So they're going to collection rounds. Collection rounds allows them to double block the 2-2. Does this really bother me? It actually doesn't bother me one bit, does it? I'm gonna kill all of this. I'm gonna play 3 platoons right now, all with double damage. I can make it so they can't block the platoons because I have 2 taunt units hanging back. I think I'm fine with this. I think this is all okay. Even if they play 1 more unit, if they play 2 units, I can actually answer it with the Mystic Shackles, right? So we can shackle the Delph without an issue. West doesn't actually do much. So we boop this out of the way. We hit them for 4, 8, 12. We're gonna lose 2 hook bots in response. But I feel like that's fine, right? Like, I think 12 damage is just more than enough at the moment. I'll play 3 of these next turn. Hey, Sizzle. Hope you're having a good evening. So the plan is, do I attack this turn or not? I guess it depends on what they do, right? Lighthoof. All right, Lighthoof says I'm not attacking. Oh no, I lost my relic. I need that. Hey, Umagaki. Hope you're having a good evening. All right, that's a relic. We'll take that. That lets me play at least 2 Unionists. I can still play 2 Unionists, which is pretty good, and kill the 3/2. But the question I have now is, do I attack for 12? Yeah, I feel like I should. I probably should have attacked team before I did that because I could have killed the Scornful Elite. But we'll just do this. They're probably gonna block. They're gonna take the 4. They want the West to scout. Now they can't block this, right? They need a unit. Do they have a unit as their last 2 cards? They don't have a unit. That's not a good sign. Taken 4. 2 war cries. Oh, they have field medic. That's pretty bad. The field medic is really bad here because now they can kill. Yeah, they pretty much kill everything I got. And the life gain was so good there. Oh, it's yeah, Joey. There's like that whole pack swap thing that's happening right now. Not that big of a deal, but it does happen. I got another war cry. I'm still not in a great spot here, though, right? Collection rounds, triple block my 3/3. They're that worried about losing West. I feel like they shouldn't be doing that. Field Medic is underplayed. Field Medic's a very good card. It's not a card I expected to run into. Like, I actually, like, I don't have enough knowledge of the Expedition card pool. I actually didn't even know this was a card. 3, 4, 5. I've taken 6. I'm not dead yet. I'm extremely close to dead. I can't imagine a draw that changes this scenario, right? I feel like any ambush unit's gonna do good, right? Any unit that actually, don't we have a cost reduced card on top right now? I haven't. No. We had a creation project with a cost reduced card. Never mind. Why did they play Apprentice Mage there? They're giving me every opportunity to not lose. They really are giving me every opportunity to not lose. All they needed was to keep they just needed the ambush, right? Hey, Tens, you didn't know I was streaming? So even though we were trying, we didn't get there. Like, I could, like, attack with these guys. They'll just, like... This is only 12 damage. Even if I buff both times, it's only 2 more. They're going to gain a bunch of life either way. But drawing the power doesn't change anything. Exodus doesn't work. Like, doesn't matter. They have enough in play. Like, maybe they won't attack with their team, but I don't think that's likely, right? Maybe they're, like, so worried. Ignite or Destroy Project? You got it. Oh, gotcha. Jelly stopped streaming and raided me just recently. Did I play the next RPG earlier today? The next RPG? I don't think I've played any RPGs today, yeah. Yeah, I only do those streams at the start of the weekend streams. I don't have enough time on the weekdays to necessarily stream RPGs as well. Oh, gotcha, Tens, yeah. Yep, those are weekend streams. I love doing that though. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do is the RPG mornings. I don't really care for this hand. I only have fire or time, not both. I'm gonna send this one back. This hand is missing Justice, but I do have turn 2 Musket and Projects in hand. This is kind of... Why are you talking in my chat? I am more popular than you could ever make me. Oh, I was gonna keep it anyways. I was gonna keep the hand anyways. It's fine. I was busy doing banhammer duties. That's a fantastic draw. So we got the cost reduction. Now we'll do the double damage as well. Well, that's a good draw. That's probably just good enough, right? Just play 3 Elders on turn 3. It's probably good enough. Your job is done. If they attack 3, we just take it, right? It is like the absolute perfect draw, right? Like we had turn 3 triple Elder. This is a 1-cost unit, isn't it? It really is a 1-cost unit. That's so silly. That costs 1. We're gonna go to 6 power here, right? So we go crunch. We go floop. And then we go floop. That feels pretty reasonable. That's a good turn. You can have a platoon. I'm playing a lot on purpose, Tens. But we have 6 Justice Sigils. Yeah, 6 is usually good enough. Considering we played 0 that game, we had 6 to grab. That was like the most high roll of high roll hands you can get with this deck. You have turn 2 Musket, turn 3, you know, like Unleash card. And it's like that was like the best Unleash card you can get off a Musket. I have turn 2 Musket, so we'll keep it. I agree, Sizzle, it shouldn't. I don't think Miner's Musket should exist in Expedition. I guess here's the I have 2 opinions on this. One, if Musket didn't exist in Expedition, there probably wouldn't be very many Unleash cards. Unleash cards played, right? It would be a substantially lower quantity of Unleashed cards. And I know they want Unleashed to see play. So no, I'm pretty sure they made the conscious decision. You don't randomly throw in rares and not know what you're playing, right? That's just not what you do. All right, well, I'm actually gonna pay for my musket rather than get the free one down. I could go musket and Chizue, but I think I'd rather just play another musket. Yeah, we have the musket mirror. Luckily, I have 3 muskets in my top 10 cards. All right, it's a musket off. May all your muskets hit. I love what's happening here. This is so silly. I feel very, very confident, Lawton, that they knew exactly what they were doing. I think they very much wanted Unleashed to be good, and they wanted it to be capable of winning games. So they gave us a very powerful enabler. I really think that was like a conscious decision. Not, oops, we accidentally did this. Yeah, like I said, people may greatly dislike what it does, but I assure you it was very, very intentional. I'm playing a depleted power here because I can go I can go 7 power plus like whatever my top card is. If it's an Unleashed card, I can play 4 copies, right? 4 copies plus an Exodus. Oh, Riva? Riva is a very, very good card. There we go. I want to play more of them, but I kind of need to kill this Still Stronghold right now. As much as I want to play more, I need to kill this Stronghold. Yeah, you got one. Riva? I mean, Riva's a good card, but... Riva's a very good card. All right, so they have enough collection rounds to kill 2 of these, right? Blade Smash is a pretty good draw. We need to Blade Smash this Riva. I'm gonna let them like decide how they want to block first. Now we're gonna kill the Riva, get off the board, and now they're down to nothing, and we have a 3-2 endurance. That's about as good of an answer as I could ask for. That's about as good of an ask as I can ask for. I kind of need to not take damage right now. Do we play this out now? I think we play this on an empty board. If now all of our future draws are improved because of the Warcry. Call the hit. All right. We are down to hopefully drawing a thing before they draw a thing. We are not drawing our thing. Most of our cards are a much more game ending than theirs, right? Yeah, I like going for the Warcry. We're not drawing things, though. It's not looking good. Oh, no. Maybe I should have kept 1 power. I did not think about that, actually. I definitely forgot Catalyze is in this deck now. All right, let's draw 2 cards and hope one of them answers this. Or we draw an unleash unit. That's fine. That's 2 units. One of them blocks, and then the other one attacks. I'm gonna hold that one. They've already played several call the hits, right? Ranya's really bad, actually. I think that is probably the best draw they could have gotten, because now we just die. All right, yep. Red decks can't deal 1 damage. Ranya deals 1 damage. Ranya deals a lot more than 1. I think, like, that game, me forgetting about Catalyze was kind of a big deal. I needed to keep 1 card in my hand. That was a mistake on my part. I'm missing time. This hand's okay, but I'm not gonna keep this one. I feel like we have much better hands. This is far better. We'll keep this. Yeah, if I had if we could have catalyzed 1 turn earlier, it would have been a pretty big deal. We would have not taken a 3-hit. Oh no, I know he was. I'm very aware Tens was. Yes, I am missing 3,200 Shiftstone and 4-card Sizzle. I am. I actually don't know if I don't think conclaves are actually necessary. It's a very low priority in comparison to the rest of them. I don't think I've opened a conclave, no. Maybe I have. We can look after this game, but I actually don't know if it's necessary. It's a pretty good draw. So we're probably gonna Barbarian Grill on 5, right? No, I wouldn't say it's that super surprising either, right? Well, that's going away. It's a very clean answer to a Feln Adept. Oh, there, that's enough. All right, that is enough. The Feln Adept being answered is more than enough. I do like, we've gotten 3 upgrades today. Those are great things to get. Yeah, I wouldn't, I've opened like packs, but I haven't opened a ton of Unleashed, right? Oh, here we go. Here we go. We have Empire Glass. What set is Empire? Empire is that 11? I don't remember what set Empire of Glass is. I think it's 11. I need to check now. No, it's set 10. Set 10. Here is the link to all the set 10 legends. I think I liked this set a lot for draft. I actually thought this was a pretty fun draft set. Go ahead and get some guesses in. If you are the first person to get the correct guess, you will get a gift sub to the channel. Yeah, this version doesn't need it because, one, I don't have enough double influence cards, correct, Joey? If I was playing the other cards that are much more demanding, then I would need to, but I don't need them until I have the next campaign, right? Because the next campaign is what drastically increases the influence cost of this deck. Yeah, that's exactly it, Joey. This version just doesn't need Conclave. That's absolutely correct. All right, we'll start the countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got a cast iron furnace. I love cast iron furnace. Zephyr, you got yourself a cast iron furnace. We are probably never going to use this card in this on this account. I love cast iron furnace. All right, Zephyr. Throw some time in the chat, everyone. We welcome Zephyr back to the party. Hope you enjoy your emotes. Should be Pizza Dragons. I was so happy when this card got spoiled. I'm like, this is the true factionless payoff. That's about as good of a factionless payoff as we could ask for. I don't think I have one, though, Sizzle. We'll look. I actually don't think that this deck wants it, though. Nope, I don't have any. I have star charts, though. How greedy can this deck be? Can we play a couple of star charts in this deck? I'm thinking about it, Sizzle. Thinking about it. I would need to trim back, like, I don't think I I don't think I should be playing Catalyze if I'm doing that, though. I think if I didn't play Catalyze, I could probably get away with star charts. But I don't think I want both. I really don't. Because everything else is single influence, which makes it much more, it makes the deck much more accessible. I think Catalyze is asking a little bit. No, I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Star charts with Scalesworn. Oh, you can get Scalesworn down a turn earlier. Yeah, that's true. I do like that. Scalesworn is another card that would go in this deck if we have the campaign, right? There's just a lot of things. There's a lot of things that that the other campaign can benefit this deck. All right, we got a rematch against Zephyr here. We're on the draw. This hand's pretty questionable. Like, I have a platoon and a removal spell. Also, I have a... I guess this hand's fine. We have, like, a lot of pieces of interaction, so I guess it's okay. I like the Tinker Overseer inclusion to this deck. I actually really, really like Overseer in this deck. Especially if you're playing Nest, right? If you're playing Nest suddenly, yeah, Nest suddenly gets you yet another piece of value, right? I really, really like this. Since I have a backup, I think it's okay to do this. If I didn't have a second Gorillas, I would not do this because I need to be able to answer Project next turn. Yeah, I would not have made this play if I did not have another Gorillas. It's just too risky of a play, right? I guess we're just gonna have all of them. I gotta be a little careful about this, right? Because they're gonna eventually get too big. Yeah, I'm picking on Zephyr here with triple Gorillas. Phineas is pretty good here, actually. And Musket. So now we have to Blade Smash the 5/5. I can't let them keep doing this. We'll let them decide what they want to get back before we do this, and we also just have another Gorilla. They're probably going to get Project, right? Yep. All right, now we'll kill this. All right, there's the Blade Smash before it gets too big. This entire turn is going to be consumed by just playing Project. If we draw a power, we're going to be so happy. Non-depleted. Not non-depleted power, but that's okay. Just go ahead and play the third. We'll play the third one. We'll just play the third one. Here's the all-nighter. Oh, bullseye. Okay. It's fine. We have played 3 copies of Barbarian Gorilla. Catalyze Refresh is really good. We have another Blade Smash in our hand. All right, so they... Oh, gosh. I don't know if I can beat that. They got the... that was their Miner's Musket hit. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. Like, I can kill 1, but they're still attacking me for 6 Overwhelm, right? They're attacking me for 12 Overwhelm. Like, I can go Grumbo's Platoon, Blade Smash 1, block, take 10. Not dead. I'm not totally dead, but I'm really, really close. Really, really close. All right, they don't have any cards left. We have a rickety ram cart. Can we turn this around at 2 life? They have another musket, so the cost reduction is going to probably get us here. I'm going to keep this in case of catalyze, especially since it's non-depleted power. Ram cart did keep me from dying to the musket, yes. It didn't save me, but it kept me from dying to the musket. I'm very close to dead still. I'm gonna go to 1 here. All right, I'm at 1. 1 is not 0. That's the important part. 1 is not 0. Riva does in fact kill me though. All right, we're dead. Riva finishes me off. It does put me dead to cast iron furnace. But let's be honest. At 1 life, there are a lot of cards that are gonna kill me. The rolling the double damage cost reduced unit, that was what killed us. The Riva did not kill us. Playing 3/3/1 double damage overwhelms did kill us. That's the card that actually killed us. No fire. Can't keep that. This hand's fine though. Hey Zelos. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I think turn 3 ram card is super important right now. Shimra coming back for 28 months. Thank you so much, Shimra. That would have been suspenseful. Don't worry, I was dead, Martek. Don't worry, I was dead. Super duper dead. That's kind of awkward, actually. Like, I want to play this musket, but at the same time, it's terrible to do. I'm not going to do it yet. I actually don't think that loss had anything to do with the better cards. I think it was highly due to the 3/3/1 double damage overwhelms, right? That was just like an extremely high roll on the yeah, I think that was mostly on the high roll there. Hey Sosa. So we take, oh, they're not attacking here either. Okay, so we just go shoot this, kill the 3/1. As much as I want to play Project this turn, this is just too good of a turn, right? This is just way too good of a turn. Like the value generated there is just so high. Yeah, I think that's absolutely worth it. And now we can play Project next turn. If we draw power, we can go Project plus Musket, and we can get like a 3 health unit. Winch Matt coming in with the 26 months. Thank you so much, Winch Matt. It is... This is still something that shocks me to a pretty high degree. The fact that people still... Like, there are a lot of people that have subscribed here for quite a while. Like, you know, like 20, 30, even 40 months sometimes. The fact that people still do, like, hang out here and still enjoy this, it's kind of staggering. I'm going to be completely honest. It is a little bit on the staggering side. I do not think I'm that entertaining. Call the hit was really good there. We still have a 2/2 taunt, though. Hey, Red. I do still stream. That is true. I'm consistent, right? I have supreme consistency. And I'd like to say my stream is reasonable quality as well. I would like to say I have a reasonable quality stream and I'm here all the time. You're here for the greed? Hey, there's nothing wrong with the greed stuff. Man, I really, really want to have something to discard off the catalyze. Do I go for just like mega greed here? Do I just go musket catalyze and try and hit something crazy? Yeah, I think we'll do it. You subbed earlier when you... Did you really, Lawton? Oh, I see that now. Well, I'm so sorry, Lawton. Well, thank you so much for coming with the 30 months. I really appreciate that. Let's go for the... Yeah, I like this a little more. As much as I want to roll double damage, I like this a little more. This effectively locks out anything they do, right? This locks out literally everything they want to do. Yeah, they're done. Perfect. Groovidex. Hey, Groovidex. Hope you're having a good evening. Groovidex is here. Like Groovidex hangs out and doesn't even play Eternal. like they try and they're like, nope, not for me. Hope you're having a good evening, Groovidex. Thank you so much for the 6 months. But now we can spam slimes in Hank's chat, and I think that's worth the sub alone. But thanks again, Groovidex. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Nope, can't do that. That is not an okay one. Groovidex? No, Groovidex is not a streamer. I don't think you are, Groovidex, are you? No. If so, it's I have never watched Groovidex stream before. Oh yeah, the whole shout out thing does exist now. That's kind of neat. I've never tried it yet. It like tells people to go and check out their channel, right? That is like the perfect draw. Do bullet hell like what is the one that I like the most? I really enjoy Gradius personally. I love Gradius. I don't know if that's the level or if you're doing like more like Enter the Gungeon style. Me personally, like I like the old school, like, you know, spaceship style. One cost Chizue. I don't. You know what? I'm actually going to play it, aren't I? Because that gives me a blade smash for to remove something, and it removes a unit and draws a card. Wisdom's fine. All right. Mostly Toho. Toho stuff's awesome. No, it's really, really hard, but I enjoy watching it a ton. Are you familiar? There's one that I saw a while back where there's red bullets and blue bullets, and you can swap your character. You can swap your character to I actually think Silver Commander's better to like be immune to one or the other bullet. I actually really, really like that. Yeah, Ikaruga, that's it. That's it. I could not think of the name. Well, I think there's other ones that do red and blue. That like you just swap the two different bullets. Maybe it is black and white. That is what I was thinking though. I think that game is so amazing. It's just really cool. The entire concept of that one is just awesome. Yeah, I don't play a ton of them, but Fall the Spire, yep, you got it. Oh, is that why? Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm glad I'm not crazy, Gibbon. So there is like a little bit of yeah, like we're playing against hard control. We might be able to win with these muskets, to be honest. I don't think we're gonna win anymore. I think us Shashenk. Oh, they're drawing two. Maybe I can get away with that greed. Maybe I can get away with that greed. If they only play one, I mean, obviously they can just play like a backup Shashenka right here. You like Toho yourself? Like I said, I think the game is really cool. I just don't think I'm very good, so I don't particularly play. I don't really play them. We do have musket buffed stuff on top of our deck somewhere, right? Yeah, I'm not crazy, right? I'm dead though, right? Yeah, well, 6-12. If I play Miner's Musket, I'm not dead. I'm gonna be at 1. The odds of me dying here are extremely high. I am technically at 1 health. There's no way they don't have 1 damage, right? Do they have a single damage? At 8 power and 6 cards in hand. 7 cards in hand, sorry. No, we just didn't draw another unit. All right, we're dead. If I hit my unit right there, I could have actually killed them. Because I would have had a 1 cost. I would have had a 1 cost unit on top, right? Let's take a look here. What was the card that was left? How far away were we? Oh my gosh, I was so... Look at how far away I was from a unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I needed to draw 8 cards to find my next unit. I was so dead. No matter what happened, I was dead. That was not gonna end my way regardless. Nope, can't keep that. This hand's okay. Very much not a phenomenal hand, but I do have a time source on one. We can go Unionist into Ramcart. Not too bad. Eternal's power system, I think it's fine. Yeah, it doesn't bother me particularly. Like, we were trying to squeak a game to, like, steal a win out of a game we had no right to win. Like that's effectively what was happening there, right? Like, they had a very firm control over the game. The fact that I even had a remote chance of stealing that game, that's actually pretty sweet. Yeah, I should lose that game at that point of the game 100% of the time. Like, top deck tension, like, I prefer games like this because the way that the game is set up, I can play anything I want, right? I like the randomness is the deck, and there's a lot less randomness anywhere else, right? Like I said, I'm not a fan of Hearthstone in terms of where the RNG is, because the RNG is injected like it's manually injected into the cards. The randomness doesn't necessarily exist anywhere else because like the deck size isn't very large. They do like the rarity gating too, like you can only play this one copy of this card. I don't particularly enjoy that either, but you don't really buy that? What do you mean that there's no, like, the randomness in Hearthstone is like manually injected into the cards, or that because like the deck size and card quantity it's not as much randomness in the card drawing? I think the randomness of Hearthstone is highly dependent on the individual cards that do random things. Way less than your opening hand and the cards you draw. I think the randomness is highly on the cards more so. Like of course there's going to be randomness in the cards you draw. That is still a thing. But it's much more, I would say, like I said, so it's way more in the sense of the board. Kind of need to kill that Scale Swarm Patrol. It's a bit of an issue. I'm not in love with this hand, but I get to hit for 4 and they have to block. The other thing that like most card games that have that don't have a resource system within the deck like this, like with power or lands or anything like that, the other issue that comes up is you have artificial restrictions on your deck building. The agency in deck building? Oh, no, I think Sizzle's referring to the fact that you can't play any card in the game in any deck. That's what I took away from that, Tens. I did not take away anything else. That's what I saw. So they can Ramcart block Ramcart. The problem with Ramcart block Ramcart is if they do block here and I play a 1/1 taunt, I can't follow up with another unit. And that's, like, really awkward. Oh, in defense of the resource system. Well, like if you look at... Man, this is just not a great way to be. It's a contentious topic. Oh, more non-games compared to... I don't know. I wouldn't consider that part. So, Law Mage be good. Law Mage is very good. I guess, am I okay with them trading with the hook bot? I'm not. I really don't want them to, but I guess at the same time, like, the 1/1 is also in play. I really don't like blocking at all right now. This is just not good in general. Well, no, like, every card game has RNG. Like, every card game has randomness somewhere. It comes down to where does the card game desire to put the randomness, right? If the card game desires the randomness to be in the deck building process or in the resource system. Holy cow, Extinction coming back for 42. We were just talking earlier about number of months that people are here. 42 is a big one too. Thank you so much, Extinction. I really appreciate that. This allows me to draw a card, but it's really not great. I'm very, very dead here. I'm just really dead. The Law Mage is just crushing me. All right, we're done. Moving on. But thank you so much, Extinction. Hope you're having a good evening. Law Mage, no fun zone. I think Law Mage is a very powerful card, but I also think Law Mage is a good card for the game. I do completely think that the card is good, but it's not like overpowered or problematic. It's almost 3 months. Yeah, it's like it's like approaching like 150 months, right? How's the Fresh Start Gaming been? I've been having a great time, Cirrus. We are Gold 1 in Throne, and we are Gold 1 in Expedition. We're playing Expedition at the moment. I'm missing time, but I think we'll keep this, and I have a good chance of finding time. Yeah, we've been climbing fairly well. I think the number one thing of card games for me is I don't want to be told that I can't play a card just because. And there's a lot of games out there that do that. Hearthstone does that. Like, if I'm playing a warrior, I can't play a rogue card. And that's just the way the game's designed. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just not what I desire, right? We're just gonna go ahead and kill this. And a similar thing is done for Legends of Runeterra. Legends of Runeterra doesn't allow me to play the cards I may want to build in the deck I want to build. I prefer games that do not restrict you in those ways. That's actually one of the biggest reasons why I don't like those games. Yeah, you can restrict deck building in other ways, right? I think Eternal using the resource system in terms of power, I think it's fine. Like, I understand not everybody likes that, but Loot Strongbow cleanly answers this. This is one of the best decks in the format, right? Like, it's the whole like Loot Strongbow alongside with Felon Adept and Frenzy and Menace. Yeah, this is definitely one of like the big decks. We're gonna be in a lot of trouble trying to deal with the hook bot. Like, I don't have many units that deal with hook bot. Although Creation Project means next turn I can play like double platoon, and that answers Hookbot to a degree. It kinda does Groovadex, but not like entirely. It kinda does. Man, I am in so much trouble. If we draw non-depleted power, double Gorilla, but even then it's not enough because of Plunk, right? This Plunk is going to deal double damage to me next turn because they're gonna have 3 1/1 taunts, because, like I said, a left alone Hookbot is, like, really, really bad. I can't play that. I guess, do I really Gorilla plus Platoon? Because I have to kill the Stonebreaker Bow. We just die. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm just dead. Yep. Am I going to play Moldermug next month? Yes, I'm going to play Moldermug next month, but I'm probably not going to play it for the entire month. We're kind of on a really rough streak here, aren't we? I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with the deck, but we're not doing well. Yeah, we're going to play Moldermug for a bit of next month. Probably not the entire month. Yeah, it's at some point during December. I feel like they're probably going to get an event, maybe even Scion drafting, something like that. And that's probably going to pull us away. Yep, we dropped a rank. That's fine. I mean, we'll get it back. Yeah, the token version's really bad, specifically, like, because of Fire Primal Shadow plays a lot of ways to deal, like, 1 damage, right? I think, here's the thing, though. Sizzle will argue, like it doesn't happen very often, but it doesn't matter how often it happens. The thing is it happens. And no matter how often it happens or how little it happens, people remember that it happens. That is where the issue lies. It may happen to me once every 20 games, but it still happened. And you're still going to walk away with that. Sizzle, it doesn't matter how many things are designed around it. The player is going to remember the worst scenario. It's very hard for people to detract themselves from that scenario, right? Using Bullseye on this is great. I already got the effect. Like that's just how people are. Like people are gonna remember the worst outcome. They're gonna say this was horrible. This was awful. Like look what happened. That's just how that's just how people are. If you want there to be 0 Flutter Screw, well, again, is Bullseye popular? I don't know. We've seen it a couple of times today. I've seen it a couple of times. I actually should have inscribed this turn. I should have inscribed this turn, but I made a mistake here. I'm probably going to go ahead and discard and look for a Justice Source, though. There we go. Okay. That's kind of big. It's kind of big. Do they? Oh, they sure do. They're probably dead in 2 turns. At this point, they're probably gonna die real fast. I think let's go ahead and take it slow. Let's just kill this and play a bunch of these soon. You don't well, the problem with those restrictions shenanigans is those restrictions are like hard capped, right? Shenanigans. WoW TCG. I actually never played the WoW TCG. I know of the game. I just never played it. Man, how greedy do we get? I want to keep going. I want to keep going. Like, next turn I can play 3 of these. Am I okay with just taking 4 damage? I can only play 2 right now, and 2 is not very many, right? Nah, let's keep going. Let's wait a little bit longer. WoW TCG was killed because of Hearthstone. I understand that. I'm a little worried at how much damage they might have in terms of spells. They might actually have a ton of spell damage here, and that might be a problem. Hopefully they don't have, if they have a Reverberating Strike, I actually just lose here. I'm really hoping they don't have Reverberating Strike. Oh no, there's a pause at 3. Oh, there's a pause at 6. Please don't have it. They might just have it still, though. They have 3 damage. This is 24 damage. All right, they're dead. All right, they're dead. I needed them to not have a single spell that dealt a damage. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's not so much that you want players to get screwed on power or screwed on mana. If the deck is built extremely well, you should have borderline 0, right? What it comes down to is how greedy do you want to be with your power base? How far do you want to stretch like your influence requirements? Like, and if you push it too far, you're gonna get punished. Like you understand that and you comprehend that. Like you're like, if I want to play double Justice Magnaventris, you know, triple time something, triple fire something, I understand that I'm probably gonna have hands that won't play all these cards. And in that situation, what you're doing is you're giving yourself a more powerful deck at the cost of those things maybe not working out. So I think that part is fine. Like the whole 1 power hands and stuff like that, that is something that I think they've done an okay job mitigating, but I don't think they perfected it. I think they'd actually improve that. So to say, like, the whole flood screw thing is something that's completely different. Like, drawing too much or too little power, I don't think that should be a good argument point. You shouldn't want people to get that. You want that to be at a bare minimum. Maybe if I don't draw fire, that is different, right? That is a very different thing. Eternal versus Magic system. I think they're extraordinarily similar, but I think I like the influence system more than the power system. I do agree with that. They are going to get to kill this, which is fine. Like, doesn't bother me too much, right? Now it's just a 1-attack weapon. I'm going to play 1 Parliament Elder. I still want to get it in play. I think they could actually, like, greatly improve the power system, though, Sizzle, if they wanted to. It just comes down to, do they want to? They could even make the opening hand not follow the whole... Like, I love the redraw system, and the redraw system guarantees X power. I think they could definitely make the opening hand that, too. And that would probably improve things. But I also understand they may not want to do that. That's the one thing you would change as well. I agree, Sirius. I think they could... The problem is they would really need to, like, test that, right? Like, how much would that improve certain matchups? How much would it improve certain decks? You really need to consider all of those things. Because if you don't consider all those things, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Man, I really want to generate 3 war cries. How greedy am I on doing that? I think this is fine. I'm not going to get power here, but I'm going to generate 3 war cries, and they're going to take 10, 13, 19 damage. Oh, actually, a lot more than that. Yeah, Ramcard Exodus is definitely the play I want to make. I was curious, like, it's completely fine just taking 3 there. I think it's just okay. I don't get power because it has endurance. I understand that. They can't stun any of this with Magnaventress. Like, a future Magnaventress doesn't do anything. It's too late for Tavrod. Yeah, they're very dead. Okay. I also, if you want to ask me what I think the best resource system in any game is, I actually think Final Fantasy does it the best. Actually, hold on, one second. All right. So I'm sure people have heard this before, but I think the Final Fantasy card game is extremely well done. I think it's very, very good. So all right, here is a Final Fantasy trading card game card. All right, you see the cost on the top right? It costs 3. So in this game, you have what's called forwards and backups. Backups are effectively lands or power. You can tap. Backups also cost power. It's on your left. That's fine. Whatever you want. It's on the top corner. This is a backup. It costs 2. So it means you have to pay 2 to do it. You can play this card by discarding this card. So you discard a card of the similar color to generate 2. So you go discard this to play this. Yes, it is cyan, yes. So that is one of the coolest resource systems. So I can discard any card in my hand to pay for any card as long as one color matches. So if I need to pay for a 6-cost card, I can just discard 3 cards to play my 6-cost card, as long as one of these is a fire card, to pay for my 6-cost fire card. And if you play, like, so yeah, you only draw like, not necessarily gas, but you only draw relevant cards, right? And you also draw 2 cards per turn. So you can still play lands. They're called backups. It's CYAN, cyan, yeah. So you can still play lands. They're called backups. You play lands, you still pay for them. That's the thing about this game, is lands cost Lands cost like power to play. But they'll produce power every turn after that, and you tap them like in Magic. Yeah, it's cyan like the color. People blow their hand for tempo and lose to card advantage. That's effectively how the gameplay starts, Sizzle. Yes. But like it's really, really fun. I wouldn't even say that, Sizzle. I think you'll learn that extremely quickly, not to dump your hand immediately. You'll learn that after like 2 games. I think it's a very, very fun method. I think it's really, really cool. The process is very enjoyable. You can play as many factions or colors as you'd like. You may not draw those colors. Well, the thing is, you don't need to include resources in a Final Fantasy deck either, Tens, because everything's technically a resource. It teaches you card advantage so much better. I just think the game's really fun. I don't care too much for Yu-Gi-Oh! I just think the game's too fast for my enjoyment. I like games. That's my same problem with Pokemon. The reason I don't care for Pokemon card game is because it's a little too fast for my enjoyment. Games end too quickly. Like I would say the average amount of turns a game lasts is just too few. It's just too few games. Yu-Gi-Oh's poorly designed? I don't care for the design of Yu-Gi-Oh, but that doesn't mean that I think it's badly designed. It's just not what I want out of a card game. It's clearly not poorly designed if such a large amount of people enjoy it and play it, right? It's doing something right. Calling the game bad and saying I don't like that. People have different preferences. They don't know better. Again, like people enjoy different things, right? People enjoy seeing a large amount of their deck very quickly. Eternal must be terribly designed. I think that is a different story, though. I'm about to discard a creation project here. I need to find power, and I need to find units. Power specifically is like the number one. All right, there we go. I have different issues with Path of Exile, but that's a completely different story, right? I can kill Rania next turn, right? I'd rather get a project down to get card advantage going, because I have a 3 attack power musket that can just kill the Rania, which is kind of nice. Syl Stronghold is very good. I'm going to take a lot of damage to this Rania now, ain't I? I'm going to take 7 plus an extra 4. Exodus for power. Exodus for depleted power's fine. Ouch. I think Path of Exile... Here's the thing. Path of Exile is a really cool game if you want to spend the time learning the game. That's exactly what it is. If you want to put the time in to learn the mechanics and learn the game, it's very good. I don't want to spend the time to learn the game, so I'm probably not going to like it as much. That's what I feel about Path of Exile. I'm going to generate a card here. I know they have removal, and the removal they have is pretty good against me right now. So I'd rather set up removal that doesn't work. That's why we're playing the hero. Auric Bank is not enough. We can still kill this with the attack. It's gonna have overwhelm. I understand that. I'm taking another chunk of damage. I'm very close to dead, but I'm gonna be able to play 3 units this turn. I think this is going to help a little bit. The problem here is Syl's coming down next turn and is going to deal a decent amount. But we have 3 blockers. I might be okay here. This is going to hurt, though. We can block with these, I guess. They're kind of big. They have another... Oh, man. I think that actually kills me, doesn't it? Because that's going to kill the blocker. Oh, they're only attacking with the 1. So this is 10 damage, right? I have to double block. I go to 1. Pretty dead. Because I can't draw... I can't play a spell. That's going to kill 1 unit, but it's not going to do enough, right? I can make it 4 damage, but again, it's not enough. I know it's going to draw a card. I don't think drawing the card is going to change anything, though, right? Because they still have an overwhelm unit. That's probably good enough, actually. I'm not dead yet, but I'm really, really close to dead. Because they're going to have 5-7 attack, and we have 8 to block with. I'm not dead. I'm really, really close. Really, really, really close to dead. This is 7. If they have 1 removal spell, we die. Okay, that kills us. They could have just done that at any point. I have 0 power. The back-to-back sight was a little bit. So the biggest issue is this is a mistake I made, Tens. I forgot that the sight gives +2 attack on attack and the +2 attack spell. So I did take a ton of extra damage, right? That was a mistake on my part. So though I deserve to get punished for that. And then at that point, it kind of just ran away from me. Yeah, at that point, it just got too far out of hand. So yeah, I probably should have just kept the board clean. It probably would have made it... Because we're going to win the game in time, right? We're going to win the game in time. I feel like creation can outvalue Stone Scar. Yeah, and I think that was just a mistake that I made. I guess we get the ram card down and hold up all-nighter. They just use Avara's Favor, so that makes the ram card a little safer. They have another Avara's Favor. I'm going to be a little sad, but... Now we'll just play double platoon here. Rounds? I think I'm probably going to rounds... I think I'm going to all-nighter this 1-1, right? Let's go ahead and kick that out of the way. And keep taking care of this. That's not a bad turn. I'm not going to play the platoon now, but I think it's okay. I think it's probably worth it to me. Stronghold kills here. This is a stronghold on an empty board, though, and I'm much more okay with that stronghold. I'd rather play 2 platoons this turn, right? This sets up killing the project next turn no matter what. They would need a lot to take care of this. I guess they could play a Riva here, right? They could go power, Riva, kill 2. Rescue is double rescue. Holy cow. Well, they're definitely going to block me. They have to block this with 1. They can go double block, and then they can't kill. Yep. Chump everything. I'm losing 1 unit. Pretty good with that. The shadow card that deals 1 3 times. That would have been extremely punishing, too. That's true. If they play 1 unit, we have a Blade Smash. And that'll take that out, and we'll kill the site. All right, we're looking okay right now. Do they have another collection rounds? Rocky Ride, you got it. That actually keeps this alive. Sure. Block Devour. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna take 3 so that I can kill the Sill, right? They also have a collection rounds. They're playing like a very heavy token deck. I don't know how much I care. Like, I'll take 3 just to take this out. I'm assuming they attack with one of their units this turn. I take 6, 9 total. It's the Witching Hour. Is Witching Hour an expedition? I actually didn't know Witching Hour was an expedition. That's kind of cool, actually. So, okay, so they're just playing like a mountain of spells to generate a big Witching Hour. That's actually kind of scary. Yep, 3 cost Witching Hour. Okay, Witching Hour is an expedition. All right, I'm in trouble now. I don't even need to keep this alive, do I? Not really. Holy cow, this went fast. This went so fast. Like, killing this isn't great. I'm gonna play 4 attack power gorillas. Yep, take the damage, I understand. All-Nighter doesn't do anything. Musket doesn't do anything. Yeah, like, at this point, it just doesn't matter, right? We're just dead. Yep. That was so quick. That was pretty cool. I like what they were doing, that's for sure. I feel like it's really hard to do that and have the Witching Hour. I mean, it worked out well for them. Musket on 2, we'll keep that. Yeah, it's one of those decks where you can just not draw the right cards, right? That tends to happen when you have a deck that goes really deep on one individual card working. You don't think it's that hard? In Expedition, I feel like it's a lot harder. Like, you're playing, like, a lot of questionable cards to make it work. Took it to rank 1 last month. All right, I have zero negatives on it. It just seems like, I don't know. It seems like it can do really, really good things. But it feels like it may just not have all the cards. Obviously, I haven't played it, so I don't have a good opinion on it. All right, they're dead. You think the more Stones card mid-range is better? I mean, that's probably true, but I mean, yeah, exactly. Witching Hour is a really good card. Next craft Witching Hour? Probably not. That deck seems very, very expensive. The site does generate a ton of value, and it's a removal spell on a card. So, like, I feel like that's probably one of the better cards in the deck, if not the best card in the deck. Platoon's fine. The Stonescar promo, you're talking Riva, right, Damasi? Does Riva cast a spell, or is Riva just does Riva just take a card? This is actually like that's actually very does Riva actually play Breath of Miviox? They have All-Nighter. It does play Breath of Miviox. That's actually really cool then. Okay. Sure. They have a musket. So okay, so we're playing against the same deck here. Ramkart's pretty good. It's gonna get killed by the weapon, but we're gonna get a 1/1 that's gonna become a 2/2 that's gonna attack with taunt. So there is some good value there. Depends on what they play, right? Yeah, Stone's card is very good. We've had extremely relevant promos, right? That's a questionable play when you can't attack this turn. Yeah. I just wasn't 100%. Okay, they have a backup All-Nighter. Okay. So the All-Nighter protects the weapon. That makes more sense why they played the weapon out. It still feels a little aggressive. They could have just waited until next turn. Since it costs 0, there was no reason to play the weapon. We have an all-nighter of our own to take care of the cheese away if we want to. That is a good draw. I'd like to see a non-depleted power. Nope. I guess we just play 2 Unionists here first, right? 2 3/3s looks good. We'll take 4 if they attack in. And then we can all-nighter that next turn. I'll just take 4. It's fine. We have a very clean answer to this card. We can also do, like, Project plus all-nighter if we want to and have 2 4/4s. We could also do 3+1, kill a blocker. They haven't seen their cost-reduced card yet, so that might actually come down next turn. Because we've seen one of them. Sure. That's pretty good. I actually don't know if I want to play this right now. Because I can go Musket here, All-Nighter here. And then we'll draw this next turn and it'll cost 1. I think that's better. I think that's actually better. And now we're also going to get a Warcry off of it too. I guess, do I want to play 2 6/3s? Or no, 5/3s? That's probably good enough. It's probably good enough. This is lethal next turn if they have nothing. You'd wait, but you're greedy. I feel like this is good enough, right? Because this is 6, 12, 18 damage. Yeah, and they contract us so they don't have the power to stop this. Yeah, exactly. If they're under contract, we have lethal. We have lethal through nearly everything. Yeah, no, of course, Sirius. It's nice to look over, like, the entire plan. Like, to see, like, can we kill them next turn with this play? Can we... Like, it's nice to, like... That's one of the cool parts about Unleash in general. It's just, at what point do you want to, like, hold on to the card, play the card? Like, what break point are you looking for? And that's something that I really like about it. That's one of my favorite parts about Unleash. And I'll die many times with the cards in my hand still because I held them too long. That'll happen all the time. I do have the Catalyze, but this hand's not great. We're gonna go ahead and send this one back. Exactly. The greed will be my undoing. This is better than going down a card. I'm not a fan of this one either, but I at least have like a project, I have removal, I have ramp. That's one of the problems this deck runs into sometimes. It has a lot of 3-drops. Like, it's very dense in the 3. I would really like to pick up some more 2s for this. I probably will play Ram Cart first because I'm looking for a time source. Oh, never mind. We got the time source for project next turn. I'm definitely going to play Ram Cart because next turn I'll have a 5-2 and a 2-2. What do we have here? Massacre my 4-1. Okay. We'll take that. Just play project, get him for 2. Oh, is this an Eclipse combo? Like, they don't have any way to reduce the cost of Eclipse in this deck, do they? Like, you can't reduce the cost of Eclipse in this deck. Can you just wait till 9? Oh, this is the Time Shadow Primal deck that plays the insect, right? No, I know what deck this is. So you use the bug to gain enough life because you play like a million spells and you just have them all in your void. And that will get you the spells for like they are getting a lot of spells in their void. That's good. We needed that. I'm going to generate more card advantage here because now if they clear the board, I draw a card. These Blade Smashes are not great in this matchup. That's for sure. Now if they massacre, I draw a card. All-Nighter does work. That does work. I do not draw a card. Wasp to kill here. I guess I'll answer that. I want to try and keep units in play. And Blade Smash is not a good card in this matchup anyways. I'm going to get it cut probably this week. Yeah, I die it whenever we meet a goal for like a charity stream. I don't usually keep it colored. Yeah, it's my natural hair is very dark, like a dark brown. This is entirely a like just for charity. As much as I want to get another project down, I also need to be applying pressure. Like I really, really need to be attacking every single turn I can. Yep, there's another massacre. We get a 2/2, which is gonna be a 3/3. We're doing a decent amount of damage. The big thing is this Mystical Shackles will silence and kill the first bug they play. And that's kind of a big deal. Sweet Dreams gets back the one. Okay, so this is just gonna get back the one of the Scorpion Wasps. That's still a trade. I feel like I should Blade Smash this. Yeah, we're gonna Blade Smash this to keep the 3/3 in play so we can continue attacking. I don't want to play too many units because they're just gonna kill them. Like, it's kind of tough. Like, if you go wide, you get punished by, like, massacres. If you go small, you get punished by Wasp. Well, that's pretty good. That's true. That's true. The birds are okay with that. Do I play a second gorilla or do I set up the Exodus? Yeah, it's a specific card. It's called Saloon Massacre. You can give everything -1/-1, or you can contract it, which means you go into debt for 3 power and you give everything -4 health for the turn. I think I'd rather just deal 3 right now and just play a follow-up gorilla. And then we can do something with the Exodus next turn. It's a good card. So it's a pretty strong card. Is this going to be another Sweet Dreams turn? It is another Sweet Dreams. Okay. So now they have a very, very beefy Wasp. We can Blade Smash it next turn, right? Or do I Blade Smash it now? I think I'm just going to let this happen. I can Blade Smash it next turn. I'd rather get another Gorilla in play. Yeah, it's a big Wasp. That attack tells me that they're going to kill everything. Yep. Yep. Let's see. This costs 3. They're only killing 3 things, right? Yeah. They're down to 3 power. They might have another Wasp in their hand, right? Yeah, this is the deck that plays 4 main deck End of an Eras, right? I remember this. I remember this. They play 4 main deck end of an eras. Do we double Elder attack for 10? That's 10 damage. That's a lot. The problem is the second end of an era punishes this, but I think it's probably still worth it. I could also go like 3, 6, 8. Maybe it's not worth Exodus this turn. Maybe this is just a little better. Because they haven't even gone for, like, actually trying to do something right now. That's kind of big. And this is also bigger than, this is bigger than Massacre. They need specifically end of an era this turn, right? That spends 5 of their power. Probably run Chrono Storm. There's the bug. So now we go ahead and Shackles the bug. That takes care of the big way that they're planning on winning the game. Did they just not have a pause? They have something on attack, right? Because this is extremely lethal. Chloric Mix. Yep. That's not Wasp. They're very, very close to dead. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. We also have a second... We have a backup Exodus as well. The fact that we killed the bug with silence was kind of a huge deal. There's a Wasp. There's a Kyriox. We have a Blade Smash to deal with the Kyriox. They're dead. There we go. As long as we silence the bug, I don't know if they can do anything about it. Bug silence is real good. Sad bug noises. I think the deck is really cool. Like, I like the idea of the deck. It definitely, if you know what it's doing when you're playing, you can kind of craft your game plan a little better. As long as you just don't let them gain the Mountain of Life and shuffle all their spells back. Must get into Ram Cart. We'll keep this. It is a really cool one, though. All right, super aggro. We can kill the Dasher on 2. All right. Dasher is dealt with. Ramcart. Ramcart coming on next turn. The odds of Ramcart dying is very, very high. Hey, Challenger. Coming in for 15 months. Thank you so much, Challenger. I really appreciate it. I do need to draw a little less power. I would like that. But 15 months. Whew. We've had a 40. Rania hits us. That's pretty bad, actually. They're deeply contracted, but now I can't deal with... Now the Ram card is a little bit of an issue. I guess the 1/1's not too bad. I'm just dead though, right? I'm just very dead. Like if I play a unit, I still die just because they get in with these. And it's not like holding this back doesn't do anything because it still gets blocked. I don't have 1 more power. Yeah, them stealing the ram cart killed us. Yes, you can. It's really cool, Joey. Drops work depending on what platform you're on. Drops do work when I watch on my when I use the Twitch app on my phone. But they don't always work. I think on iOS it has a problem. I do know for a fact that I got drops earlier this year on Android. The Moldermuck background? Yeah, I might like Moldermuck a little bit. Just ever so slightly. I can't imagine why I like Moldermuck, but I do. All-Nighter was the card we needed last game. That probably would have made it so we wouldn't have died at all. It hasn't worked for you on Android in years. I don't know. That's so strange. Yeah, I have not had the problem where it didn't work. It worked for me earlier this year. I know they did some work on it not too long ago. It was really cool when they did the work on it. You're going to hit the project, which is fine. We're just going to play Parliament Elder next turn, and the Parliament Elder will eventually deal with this. They might have Call the Hit, and that would be kind of sad, but my hand is kind of rough at the moment. Call the Hit would be, like, the best draw. Shackles is pretty good, too, but it's expensive. And if we draw Gorillas, we're going to get multiple units out of it. Although Gorillas would be good just to take that out. We should probably just generate the 2/2 here. I'm kind of running low on units to play. We have answers to their units. I do need to, like, eventually kill it. I have another Shackles for the 2/2. Okay. I would love a Barbarian Gorillas right now. I would absolutely love a Barbarian Gorillas. The next two units they play are dead. Like, we have double Blade Smash. I cannot actually kill Scornful Elite with a Blade Smash. We will kill the Law Mage, though. Law Mage is actually a huge issue for this deck, so that one's going away. I don't care about the Scornful Elite. We'll just wait. I'm only taking one a turn. I'm not under very much pressure. I'm not realistically under, like, a lot of concern right now. Scornful Elite, I think the card's very good. I think people, like, underestimate this card a ton. Now I'm taking 2 damage a turn. It's a little bit more. Let's go and get that out of the way now. Elite, I don't feel the need to answer it. That's the thing. It's a card that I can just let it exist. My current problem is I have drawn 1 unit this game. That's my current problem. I would just like to find another unit to play. That's the actual problem. It's not what they're doing, it's what I'm not doing. Chizue, I guess this takes... Oh, I can't take out the weapon because of the... So we'll Shackles here. We'll get a unit in play. That just makes it so I'm not going to take a ton of damage to Lunar Claw anymore. I'm still getting hit for 1, which is fine. This might die to, like, a Call the Hit, right? Diminish? Sure. Musket. We get a cost reduction by playing Musket. Wait, what? Oh, that does not work the way they thought. That's pretty great. So, Diminish sets the unit's attack to 0, which... It did not work the way they wanted because it was already negative attack in the first place, and then it gained the attack from the shrink from Scornful. It's pretty great. I like that. And now we get Project. Perfect. I like what's going on here. This is great. I thought about playing the Musket. I probably should have, but I feel like at this point we're sitting pretty good. Yeah, it was at 0 when they played the Diminish. It's like, ah. Okay, they had a backup Diminish. Yeah, today we learned not to diminish something that's already been elited. Oh, this is not gonna go well. All right, here we go. We'll start with... It doesn't matter what Diminish, right? That one? I understand my units are shrinking, that's fine. Yeah, we could have done it with Musket, but I think we're fine. We generated so many units this turn. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at this. It's kind of like it only costed 1, right? These have more health. Now we're gonna Exodus next turn. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. All right, that's a little less fine, but that's okay. Now we'll musket and we'll be good. Hopefully the card that gets warp is a good one. Oh, I can't play that. Okay. I guess I'll just musket and hit them. And we'll hold the Catalyze for now. I want to keep the Exodus because Exodus plus Catalyze is really, really good. I'll just discard the card I'm going to draw right here. And we'll look for our card. Play the power first. Let's draw 2. See if we can get the cost reduced. Doubled it. There we go. Let's see if they have a pause. Oh, they're very dead. They're very, very dead. Pacha! There we go. It's a little bit of damage. Yeah, now they're very, very, very much not alive. Am I playing them with Enter? No, Martek. If you click on them while they're right up here, you actually just play them. Yeah, you can just click on the card as it's appearing in your hand, because it appears up on the top, like on the right side of the screen. And when you click there, it just plays the card immediately. It lets you shortcut stuff a little bit. You don't need to double click at all, Challenger. You can just click as the card appears. If you want to rapid click, you can do that too. It works on mobile as well, Martek. If you just tap right in that spot, it'll do it as well. The only time it doesn't work well is if it's on your opponent's turn. Yeah, it doesn't work on your opponent's turn very well. Like if you're ambushing a card out, it tends to not work as well. But on your turn, very, very easy. Yeah, even your draw for turn, Martek, if you click on the card as it's being drawn before it goes to your hand, you can play it as well. Yeah, I did kill 50 attachments. 50 attachments have been killed single-handedly by barbarian gorillas. This guy has killed so many attachments. I think we'll play one more tonight. We'll do one more game. I know this sounds funny, but I actually think that Scout should be removed from Eclipse. That's my only complaint about that deck. I think the deck is cool. I think the effect is fun. Just remove Scout so the combo is way faster. Just the card shouldn't have Scout. It'll make the deck a tiny bit weaker. Not enough to where you wouldn't play the card. Totally fine. Just remove Scout. That's all I'm asking. And I'm not even asking for any reason other than I don't want to Scout. I don't want to watch them play the spell and Scout like 6 times. I'd love to draw non-depleted power here. That is not non-depleted power. I guess I'll get the Unionists for the Warcry. I'm not like a huge fan of it, but. Oh yeah, there's like 4 of them, right? So they're playing Mono. So I'm actually playing Mono Justice on my main account right now, and it's really, really fun. This deck is very good. Man. All right. I kept a 2-power hand. I'm getting punished. I kind of deserve this. I kind of deserve this one. No, I'm not even playing Dino Nest. You don't need it. Just straight Mono Justice is very, very good. Like, it's extremely good. All right, we're dead. Yeah, this has nothing to do with the matchup. I just didn't draw power. All right, we'll do a different one. That game doesn't count. I kept a little bit of a greedy hand. I'm missing Justice, but I do have 4 power. I'll keep this. It's like a circle back to talk about the research. It kind of is shenanigans, right? But I actually really, really like the Mono Justice deck. That new promo drastically increases the power level of Justice. I think that card is very good. It does so much. Yeah, the new Justice promo is very, very good. Like killing a unit and stunning the rest of your opponent's unit at fast speed is really, really strong. Who would have thought? We got a 1-cost ram cart, which is fine. I'm not gonna play the musket, even though the cost reduction sounds nice, but I'd rather use the musket to actually kill something if I can. Magna Ventress is definitely causing us problems right now. It's definitely causing us some issues at the moment. We'll get to take out their armor next turn, but I'm taking a decent amount here. If they have another Magna Ventress, we're borderline dead. Like, I can chump block the huge Magna Ventress, and then we'll take 4. Krogar. Krogar can't silence Ramcart, luckily. I will block the 6 here. Because if I miss Justice, I'm kind of in trouble. So I'd like to play it a little safer. Do I just Project? The problem with playing Project here is... Well, what is the problem with playing Project here? I probably shouldn't. I should probably Shackles the Endurance, right? I could Shackles the 5/5 and attack for 4. That would take away the armor, so I take way less damage. And then if they block... Actually, this is probably a way better line, right? This is actually, like, way, way better. Because I'm also threatening their armor. So I'm assuming the 2/1 is going to get blocked by the 4/4. Okay, so they're giving me the armor, and they're taking that out, which is pretty okay with me. Let's get the cost reduction and hold a blocker back. And then next turn, we can just play Project. They're only attacking for 4 if they attack, so we can just chump block. If they have removal for the 1/1, I'm a little sad, but... Looks like they do not. They are going to gain a nice chunk of life, though. So now if we hit an Unleash card, we're very, very far ahead. So I can play Project and attack, and if they block, I can kill either one of them, right? I don't know if I want to do that, though. It seems kind of questionable. Especially when they're attacking me for... I guess I'm not blocking any of them, right? Yeah, I guess it's probably right. I have no intention on blocking any of them. It still hurts, but... That took away 1 damage. I'm taking 8. Took away 2, I guess, because of the musket. Excursion is going to hit me a little harder. All right, we need to see a Unleashed card. That's a good one. All right, we'll take it. We'll take that. It's about as good as I could have asked for. Do we play Chizue here? No, I think 3/3/5 flyers is way better than a Chizue. All right, I think we're fine now. I think we're fine. Pause at 3. I feel like we're very safe. I feel like we're fine now. Yep, stun a flyer. Do it. Ah, I wanted them to stun a flyer. I would love to see an Exodus on the top of our deck here, because I can attack team, play like 5 power. No, I would play 6 Justice Sources and then draw a card. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this though. I can't let them hit me right now. No matter what combat trick they have, I'm pretty sure we're still gonna kill this. All-Nighter to hit one of them? Sure. Do they have double All-Nighter? Even that's not good enough. We're still killing it with the with the amount of blockers we have. This is also why we threw everything in front of it. There we go. All right. Draw Chizue and then see Exodus on top. I love this game. I actually missed I missed 1 damage here. That was a mistake. We'll go ahead and play Chizue here. Let's go ahead and toss the weapon on here because I'm planning on blocking with the platoon on one of these. And actually, you know what? We can do all of this, can't we? They have a pause. Whoop. Exodus is a great card. There we go. Now we have the aerial patrol. Their 2/4s are not gonna compete with our 4/6s. They're just not gonna compete. Oh, we have so much more. All right, that was a better game. We'll take that one. We'll take that one. We got all of our chests for the day too. We're down to the double bronze. Nice little stack of rewards. I think we gained like 3,000 or 4,000 gold today and like 3 packs. So not bad. Not a bad little bit. We're kind of like hanging in the gold 1 area. We're not necessarily climbing very fast. If we can get like a good run, we can easily get to diamond though. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me tonight. I hope y'all had a fantastic evening. I had a ton of fun. I think overall, like, I think we're nearing a point where our decks are kind of stuck. Project is still doing okay. I think maybe on Thursday we might mess around with a different deck. I know there's a lot of good options with some of the campaigns and the chapter stories that we can get. I'm missing a lot of chapter cards still, and we have a good amount of gold, so maybe we'll finish up some chapters, and maybe we'll build a new deck on Thursday. We have a lot of options, though. Anyways, it doesn't look like... Do we have anybody to raid tonight? We do not have anybody to raid tonight, so we're just going to wrap it up with that. I will be back on Thursday with plenty more Eternal. But anyways, have a fantastic night, everyone, and I will see you later.